had one like what 2 double lunches ago, or
No,
one.
last double lunch we did.
Yeah, because his
His iPod was getting fixed and I was grounded.
he was grounded, and my iPod I still don't have it because I was trying to change the song, and my stupid Turtle Beaches, they
Turtle
like
Beaches.
not Turtle Beaches. What the hell am I going about? Triton. Sorry, Triton's the gaming headset you can use for gaming and listening to music,
Which is pretty awesome.
which I was using. But see, I have an auto box. We both have one,
Yeah.
and I normally use mine at all times. But for my phone I needed to get a cell phone case, but that involved again some in my class ordering off eBay, which I guess I can show you guys in this video. It's blue, but anyway,
Insane.
yeah. Well, how are they
I
supposed to
thought
know?
it was purple.
Well, I didn't tell them. Okay.
Orange?
Then again, I guess
Yellow.
then again they should
Green.
know what color it is.
Red.
But okay,
Pink.
whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, you got your hot pink so
I completely could care less what color what the case is, as long as I have a case for my cell phone. Okay. Anyway, but the guy who I paid to order it also asked if he could borrow my Sony headphones, and they work. Like I can use them in the auto box, but the Tritons they don't work. They don't plug in with the auto box
Show
on.
them me. It's like avoiding me. You're like.
So I didn't even mean to. I apologize. And but basically, so when I came to school in the morning, like I think it was like last week. Last week.
I thought it was before that.
Yeah, it was before that.
Yeah, it was
before
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I was trying to change my music because I got new songs, and then all of a sudden, it fell, and I didn't even realize like it is instantly on its corner, and whoa.
And there was glass like that everywhere.
Well, actually,
No.
no, that'd be a bit. If that happened, I think the whole thing would probably stop working.
I seen this one guy who he got a brand new phone. Like he actually showed like
Hey, I just realized something.
him buying at the store,
Yeah.
and then he brought it home, and the entire front screen just fell off.
Don't mean to interrupt, but I just realized something.
What?
You notice how our first walk and talk went great. Our last walk and talk of the school year is going awesome because Matthew isn't here. Neither is Mackenzie, and Jamie Jacob's cool, but I mean, it's kind of awkward. So it makes sense that we have our last one.
By
Nobody.
ourselves.
Yeah.
We were actually planning.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
So it goes really good.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you a lot more people would probably view our videos of walkie talkie if it was just you and me.
Yeah.
But we have guys like Matthew, who's I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah. So tomorrow, last day of school for us here on PEI, our small island.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on it, it's actually freaking huge.
Yeah. I'd rather live in a place like maybe Toronto, British Columbia, but yeah, PEI is fun. I'm not from
I
here.
quit.
I'm not from here. You know
Quit.
you know I'm not from. I told you I'm not from here. You know that. And hey, you lived in Toronto for most of your life, and you must admit Toronto's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Toronto.
One time a guy broke into our house.
No.
Or he tried to.
Actually, I can remember the same thing happening. Like no joke, like it actually happened to me. And it was awkward, but I'm not gonna get into that. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was very awkward.
Like, we used to live in a house right in the corner of Pearl Street, I think. Yeah. We lived on Erie Avenue on Pearl Street. We lived right on the corner. And I remember, like, every single Friday, I begged my mom. She'd give me, like, $5. And then I'd walk, like, there's literally, like, a corner store, like, 1 block away from our house. It was freaking awesome. And it had, like, you know those old sticker machines? You put the quarter in, you
yeah.
push it in, and then you pull it back out and it has something on it?
Yeah.
They had a Pokemon card one.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it was my favorite thing ever. They were 25 cents Pokemon cards. I would spend $5.
Could you imagine
tons
like
of
getting like the rare ones that I know the rarest maybe like I'm not really that big into Pokemon, but the time when I was, I knew like one of the rarest cards to get, which I still have to this day, is what's it called?
You two?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I have all.
I have 2 of them. I have his what's what I'm looking for? Not his first form, and then I have his his first form and the next form.
You know what's funny?
What?
He doesn't evolve.
Oh, he doesn't evolve?
Mew and Mewtwo are two different Pokemon.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
See, that's how much I don't know about Pokemon.
I don't think Mew evolves at least because I've seen a movie.
Oh
There's
no,
only-
yeah, you're
yeah.
correct. You're correct.
Because
He
Mew
does
is
not
a-
evolve. Yeah, because those Pokemon like the Oxus and
Yeah, the legendary.
wow, I can't.
I
Yeah.
know like so many legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, like I know them. I just I haven't.
Like I remember Kyogre.
Yeah, I used
Kyogre
to.
was like a huge red dinosaur earthquake.
Oh, yeah, I have.
No, that was Groudon.
Oh yeah,
Kyogre
yeah.
was like the
yeah.
blue whale, and then it was like I remember all the legendaries.
Crad-
'cause, like
yeah.
every single game had different legendaries. The first one it was like Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Lugia.
And
And Lugia was like my favorite.
and Pokemon Platinum, I guess, isn't the
And then I remember the gem games. The gems like Sapphire and Emerald and stuff.
those are amazing
Yeah.
games. Those are my favorite. I play
Sapphire,
Pokemon
Emerald,
Ruby Red
and
still.
Ruby had Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre.
Groudon, I have him, but I have
Yeah.
somehow I have 5 of them on the Game Boy game, but oh, we're sorry. We
Wait, no.
you know what?
It's gonna be different.
Yeah, since we did. We're
So,
actually having fun talking for
Yeah, I
once
know,
that we
right?
actually missed.
Story Star mailbox.
Now we gotta be careful because it got 20%,
Okay.
and I didn't. Oh yeah, okay, you got your charger. I should have known that you had it.
How long?
The video so far is 6. It's about to be 7 minutes.
Nice.
And if we can make it down to the end of here by 13 minutes, the video will upload. But if
Then we'll have one all the way back.
because I'd like to get a video camera because that'd be pretty decent to have because the iPods are good, but they don't allow any videos longer than 14 to 13 minutes.
Yeah. I have an idea. Why don't we talk about childhood memories? Let's talk about Pokemon.
All right.
I remember the coolest thing ever was shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
They would be different colored,
You
like
mean like the cards we were talking about, or the physical?
cards and the game.
Yeah. I used to have a whole bunch of cards. I still have some.
Yeah, same. I still have like, I remember when I was little, they had the EX Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I remember that like Mew, I think it was Mew EX was like the most rare freaking card ever.
Yeah.
And then now they have like Level X. Still like EX better.
Yeah.
I always used to think that like EX stand for like or stood for like Evolution X, like the final evolution.
Yeah.
I remember I used to spend like $25 on like the huge card tin.
Oh yeah. They used to also have the cards like the giant cards. You know them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have what's his name? Darkness guy. He's like some darkness guy.
Duskull?
Yeah. No.
No, Duskull's evolved, I think maybe.
He's like his head's like kind of like a white sort of. It's kind of.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
Yeah. I have like I don't.
I remember. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Oh yeah. I know.
They had like there was different like
Weren't they for the DS?
yeah
It's been
There
so
was, like,
long since I played that.
something. I'm trying to remember. 'Cause I remember. Does anyone remember like the Gigas Pokemon? There was like the ice one.
Oh yeah. I
There was
know.
like, and then there was the one that was like Regigigas.
Yeah.
There was like Ice Gigas. There was like Metal or like Steel Gigas. Then there was like the Rock one. And I
Oh, yeah.
remember if you got like Regigigas, the Ice, the Metal, and the
They all evolved into one.
no, I just remembered I was always trying to get all 3 of them. Like I could never get all 3 of them. I think it was kind of like how certain games have certain legendary Pokemon. Like Diamond and Pearl had
Oh frig. Oh I know. They're like a Diamond and Pearl. If I'm correct, they're like they have these like giant giant Pokemons.
yeah, there was
They're like giant. Like they're almost
There
like a
was, like-
dragon almost.
yeah, there was the blue one that was like
And wasn't it the black one?
no, that's Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah, that's
It-
that.
I remember because there was one that I remember.
Can't remember what
There was one that was like diamond something. All I know is that one of them was like pink and white, and then the other was like blue and white.
I know Jake Jacob was here, he could tell us.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for him, I would probably not have gotten to Pokemon. Because I have
Yeah.
Pokemon Platinum.
Don't take this like a dirty way, but I remember I'm pretty sure the blue one's name started with a D.
Oh, trust me, like
Dialga or something.
the only
Dialga.
person, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know
Yeah,
now.
Dialga.
Yes.
Wasn't that his name or?
Yes, you're close.
Yeah, something like that.
You're close.
Yeah, I know. Oh crap! I hate it when you can't remember something, but like you know the name, but it's just like tiny bit out of your memory's reach, and you're like.
Because truthfully, I don't
I'm
play
pretty sure
the.
it was Dialga.
I wish you made a Pokemon game honestly for the Xbox 360.
That would be the best.
Like I literally play that. I
actually asked Matthew Taylor, who is our British friend who lives in
on or Toronto.
Orangeville, I think, Ontario.
Really, Orangeville?
No.
No, because that's where I used to live one time.
Yeah, that's why. Because I looked at your Xbox file.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I forget where he lives, but I think it starts with a C. Something that starts with a C, Ontario.
Anyway, we got to 11, yeah, okay. We're almost at the end. I guess we'll stop at the stop sign, I guess. Or we can try to get further.
And maybe
But see, I don't want your iPod to, like,
get out everything you say.
alright.
I actually asked Matthew Taylor, which is Penguin 9, look him up on YouTube. He has like PRG, which is Penguin Rated Gaming. He has British Penguin 9 and then the Diamond Penguins.
Oh yeah, he used to have that one time in his profile.
Yeah, and he made a promise to me that I did something for him. And he's like, Christian, what is one thing you want for your birthday? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what were things you really liked as a kid? I was like, I really liked Pokemon. What's this from? I'm like, Game Boy. Game Boy Pokemon was like the best. Same with DS. He's like, you know what? And I'm like, what? And then we were in an Xbox Live party. He's like, for your birthday, I am going to send you in the mail freaking Pokemon Red version and a Game Boy.
That's awesome.
I was like, if you did that, I would like, that would just be amazing. I'd probably play it more than my iPod.
Because the truth is, when you think about it, I mean, that's basically, it is very nice and all, but then again, you gotta remember, you got the shipping,
Yeah.
you got all that stuff, and, it's just,
I have no idea how we can ever stop.
alright. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Yeah, you got Pop in here still, so you know. Oh, Jesus.